Bro, I don't know what's going on or if it's something in the water, but another black media mogul has caught a case of the Diddyitis. Because Tyler Perry has just been sued for $260 million by the actor Derek Dixon over alleged sexual assault at his home in Atlanta. Now, if you don't know, Derek Dixon is the lead actor in Tyler Perry's hit show The Oval and has said the sexual harassment has been going on for years. So Dixon says Tyler Perry's first approach was at an event in 2019. He asked for his phone number and he gave him a small role in his movie Ruthless. He said another time he went to Tyler Perry's house and he passed out in the guest room, and after drinking, he said Tyler Perry got in bed with him and began touching his thigh. Despite rejecting his advances, he said Tyler Perry continued to pursue him, eventually casting him as Dial in his new show The Oval. He then started sending him crazy text messages asking him what his sexual preferences were and telling him that he had sex with other dudes. Look at these wild text messages. But these are out of pocket, so it is supposedly text messages from him and Tyler Perry. And it's saying some crazy stuff. Tyler Perry said, "I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being horny, testosterone." Then he's text back and said, "Oh yeah, from the doctor, but it's making you feel better?" Tyler said, "I feel so good, but I don't like being horny." Then he texted Tyler and said, "I know I need to smell the roses more." And Tyler said, "You are the rose." Then supposedly Tyler Perry texted him a picture of him on a jet ski. And then he said, "Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm." And then Tyler said, "Nice picture." He said, "Great, amazing picture. Awesome picture." And then Tyler wrote back, "You don't see that stud in the nice picture? Hashtag rude." Then he said, "Yes, there is a stud." So Tyler, you've been talking real spicy, bro. And then they got some other wild text messages right here. Like, look, bro, man, amazing picture. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like Tyler Perry was checking his temperature. But the craziest part of the whole thing is that the role Tyler Perry gave him as Dial in The Oval is written as a gay homeless guy and desperate store clerk who has to sleep with other characters for a place to stay. He claimed that's exactly what Tyler Perry told him he was looking for in real life. Someone who would be loyal and dependent. But then another time it took a dark turn for the worse when he said he went to Tyler Perry's house, and then Tyler Perry asked him if he liked to rough in the bed and grabbed him by the throat and said, "Look how excited you got."
What?
Derek said that he feared for his career, so he didn't blatantly reject Tyler Perry and insisted that he just wasn't the sexual type.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He just thought he was going to lose his job if he complained about the harassment. Now, Derek is suing Tyler Perry for $260 million, and he has all the messages to prove it.
Bro, I'm out, man. I'm stripping.
Man, I'm not going to lie. Tyler Perry got to say it wasn't him and it was Madea. Now, you know when 50 Cent heard of this, he had to chime in like he always does. And he posted this picture and caption to his Instagram page. It's a picture of him and Tyler Perry sitting next to each other in suit with the caption, "Did that B just say what I think he said? Nah, we ain't jacking this gang. No way." 50 Cent don't believe any of it. Now, Tyler Perry and 50 have had a supportive relationship over the years, and 50 Cent credited Tyler Perry for his mentorship and inspiration to his new media empire. So it makes sense why 50 Cent would just be like, "Nah, bro, I ain't, even if it is true, I don't care." But he posted this earlier this week, even before these allegations came out. He wrote the caption, "Hey, I think anyone who talks bad about Tyler Perry should die. I mean, we all gonna die, but you should die now." And so he has been an advocate of Tyler Perry for the longest. Check out this video of him last year talking about when he met Tyler Perry and went to his studio.
Wait, I just look. I'm in Atlanta. I went to go see Tyler. Right.
Right.
This layout he's probably not probably he's about 10 years ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
facts.
And then you going from there. Like at this point, like I'm sitting there talking. He like, "What you got is crazy." Because he said, like we was talking about the Power Series and stuff like that. He said been number one in African American and Latino households for 10 years, right? But he's going, "How much you paying for that?" I said, "Man, I'm paying a lot for this." Like, the money that is being put into it to make it that, because it's premium, it's super high quality. His model though is like, it's it. I'm not gonna lower the quality of the material that I'm producing, but I gotta get into his deal structure. The way he's doing, and it's actually now I'm moving into actually being able to provide production
So
services
50
and
Cent
stuff
is
like that.
basically saying he is following Tyler Perry's motto about success and running the media and stuff, and he is an advocate of Tyler and he respects him tremendously. But now this isn't the first time someone has came out and said something about Tyler Perry being a zesty disciple. It was a guy by the name of Christian Keys that came out like 2 years ago and said this.
But I promise you this. I will promise you this. As an executive on the show, I'm grateful for this person for showing me how not to be. When you're the boss, how not to be. You don't sexually harass your employees. You don't pressure them, bully them, try to intimidate them into what you want. I am grateful for that lesson. I'm glad that God sat back, because not only was he watching to see if I was the person that he thought he had made, but he was letting me see who I am.
Now, a lot of people were saying that he was talking about Tyler Perry, but then a lot of people were saying that he wasn't talking about Tyler Perry. He was talking about Lee Daniels. But everybody knows that Christian Keys had been Tyler Perry's number one go-to black male actor, and he's been in a lot of his things. So they just assumed that it was, but we don't know if he specifically was talking about Tyler Perry. But it just sounds just, kind of along the lines. And then also keep in mind, like Tyler Perry has been spotted with multiple dudes, and they be saying like he a part of the community. But then a lot of people have been saying this is happening because his speech he gave at the BET Awards saying he made more black millionaires than any media entity in the world.
I have made more black millionaires, hear me when I say this, than any studio in this city combined.
But yeah, it's just so interesting that only successful black men have been getting caught up in stuff like this recently. Y'all don't see a pattern? Like, think about it. Bill Cosby, P. Diddy, and now Tyler Perry. And we all know these guys are like moguls. Like, all of them have been billionaire status with entertainment and media. So let us know what you guys think. Did Tyler Perry really do this? Is Tyler Perry a zesty disciple undercover? Or is this just one big plot to take down our black moguls in media? Let us know. Leave a comment and keep it locked.